Hi, I am Kimberly Gorda. I'm a parent of an autistic child, Naya, who goes to the Children's Autism Services of Edmonton. She's been with them for nearly 3 years now. She's attended preschool with them, as well as now getting services for her kindergarten class. I'm here with Klaus Meyer to talk about his significant gift and donation towards the Meyer Centre. So Klaus, what helped you decide to give such a significant gift and contribution towards building the Meyer Centre?
I always had a soft spot for children, so when Terry Duncan approached me with the urgent need to help autistic children with a treatment centre in order to change their quality of life, I had no hesitation helping out financially in order to get the centre started.
How do you feel having the building named after you?
Having my family's name on the West End building makes me feel honored, distinguished, happy and satisfied.
For us, it's a very big meaning behind your name, so it is lovely to meet you and
thank you so much.
Put a face to that name.
I'm honored.
So, your donation means so much to my family and many families like ours. How do you feel being a hero and supporting so many families?
I'm honored being considered a hero and feel gratitude and satisfaction being able to help so many families in need.
That's really great. Thank you so much from all of us. Those who aren't here to say thank you as well.
Our extended family has actually been touched by autism, and so we're reasonably familiar with what that means. And we really appreciate the value that the centre brings to families that actually have to deal with the condition themselves. There's also a slightly more significant connection in that we're actually friends with Klaus. And when Klaus had said what he was doing and interestingly how he was connected to the project, it just created a natural synergy there. It was a great opportunity for us to be able to step in and provide whatever assistance is that we could. The other thing that we really appreciate is the fact that we're actually neighbors. We share a common parking lot. So, you know, at this age and stage of life, it's really easy to be a good neighbor. And sometimes it's just doing the right thing to go over and see what's happening and try and support those initiatives that you can. Even just personally coming into the office and being able to watch as families are pulling up to the centre and walking in and seeing a lot of family activity, you know, it just rings really true with our hearts within our own organization. So it's a real honor to be able to help out.
I'm here with Dennis and Laurie, who have been very generous in helping the Meyer Centre, and so we just have a few questions for you guys. At Synergy, you work on massive projects all over Edmonton. How does that differ from working on something like the South Side here, where you're renovating and you're helping so many families, you know, give them the building blocks for a better future for our families?
I really believe that this cause is very important because most people don't even know what autism is. It's so misunderstood.
We see the child, of course, but we also recognize the kid or the families, the mom and dads, and we just can't comprehend what they go through. So this is a very easy way to assist them in making their families better.
Wow. Better. How do you feel when we say that you're our hero?
Oh God, we're not heroes. I actually feel selfish because giving makes me feel so good that I feel selfish. So I'm not a hero.
Well, to my family, you guys are.
Well,
and
thank
to
you.
so many families who we experience when we are at school with, at the preschool, at the Meyer Centre. We talk to so many families who are going through the same thing we are, and the Meyer Centre is it becomes our family, it becomes our life, and it has completely changed our lives for the better. So.
Hi, I'm Nicole Park, and I'm here today with Tony and Colleen. I'm lucky to have the opportunity today to sit with Tony and Colleen. They helped out so much when I was evacuated from Fort McMurray. The first place that we went for help so we could get things done was the Meyer Centre. and sensory toys were something that we had zero of in the truck when we left. And you guys did so much to help so many families. So I'm so fortunate to have the opportunity to sit here today, and thank you for all you've done with Fort McMurray. But also today I'm here to ask you about what helped you decide to give such a significant gift to contribute to the building of the Meyer Center?
Well, our son was first diagnosed. He was, I can't remember, between 2 and 3. And, you know, when you're first diagnosed, you don't even know what it all means. At the time, Levi was not walking, he wasn't talking. He, you know, just basically he cried and he would grind his teeth continually. It would take us probably like at least 3 hours every day just to try and feed him. He wasn't eating.
There wasn't even a Meyer Center at the time. There was just Children's Autism Services and a bunch of cars.
It was a different name at the time too, so it was very small. It was Terry and a couple of people, but you know, even that, like, right? So she was willing to give over and above when she had so very little resources. We know that this is a good organization. They're there for the families. They give way more than they get. And for us, it was, you know, someone you could trust with what you were giving.
Your donation means so much to my family, families like mine. How do you feel about being a hero to my family as well as supporting so many families in the area?
You know, I mean, it's, in our mind, it's not about being a hero. A hero is somebody, I think, who makes a huge sacrifice. For us, we have an opportunity to give. It's from an excess, and we're happy to give it where we know it's making a big difference. You know, the real heroes are the people that work here every day. People like Terry who give their time and their talents and like really live it, you know. We know what a difference it can make. And I mean, it's a bit of a selfish motive because we have a son who's autistic. So for us, it's not about being a hero, it's about just really being blessed with a place that we know we can support, and we know it does great things, and you don't get those opportunities all the time.
You don't really look at it in the light of being, quote, a hero as much as it's an honor just to be able to assist. And when you've got something that brings as much value into the community as the center, it's very, very simple. When a friend who has expressed an initiative that he's backing, especially as significantly as Klaus has, you look at that and you go, wow, that's amazing. And people like to be part of something that's amazing. So it was a pretty simple decision to make, even simply by watching the dynamic as they cross the parking lot. And we hear these stories all the time about the difference that it makes. That makes it very, very simple. It's easy to support something that brings as much value as this organization does.
It's amazing, like I always say, when we were at the Meyer Center, she couldn't talk when we started. She was about 3 years old, and she is very speech delayed. So she used to go into the Meyer Center. Meyer was one of her first words she learned to say. So, and also, like, she can read really well. She's been reading since she was very young, and so she reads all your names that are on the the post at the school. Has like both your names, Laurie and Dennis, up there with your surname, and she'll try and read the letters and go through. And so you've marked our family. Like, you'll be, those memories are with us forever, and really, so you've become a part of our lives, and really, really saved us, because I don't know where we would be without the Meyer Center.
And just on behalf of one family, it means the world to us.
What would you say to other donors who are thinking about donating to our cause?
Well, please support. Reach deep. Every dollar makes a difference for these people that have autistic children.
I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength.
love that I'm sending to you. It isn't the love of a hero, and that's why